home, family, domestic situation is very lucky at this time. So any dealings with property, family, domestic interests, buying a property, selling a property, renting a property, doing up a property, you'll be in a good cycle of interest or benefit of gains. Don't be surprised if you have a lot of visitors in your home at this time, and also be invited to other people's home. Any activities and good happenings in the neighborhood, you are likely to be drawn into these affairs. But go ahead, give your support and lend a helping hand. Dealing with children matters, love life, and enterprise would be good at this period. You find that friends are very supportive, children are loving, loved one very caring and very coaxing to you. So you do have that firewall of interest behind you, people who are willing to protect you if needed and if asked. Also around this period you find that you can definitely take the leading role of interest. People believe in you and in what you're doing. So use this period to get your people together and take the challenge. This is not a good period. You might hear some very dark messages or news concerning health condition, concerning certain situation that has gone wrong, and people wanting to just lump things and just can't be bothered. So don't get yourself into a stressful situation. Listen to the situation and leave it. Don't be too quick to act on it, and until you find a solution and situation that you can deal with these matters, then deal with it. At the meantime, de-stress, play golf, have fun, go swimming, long walks, and do a lot of de-stressing and thinking if possible. So don't let your emotion do your thinking. You do the thinking, but at the same time having fun in doing so. Things to do with partnership, joint venture, close union with others would be rather stimulating and beneficial. You find that other people seem to like you. They like the way you do things, your plans, your policy, your enthusiasm for things, and they want to be a part of your action. They believe in you, and you might find that many of them could be very useful as a co-pilot to your interests, and why not? Give them a chance and take them on. Money matters will start to come in, and you'll find that you might have new avenues and revenues for funds. There might be private talk about joint ventures or gaining support from people who have more than yourself. And this would be a good time for private issues and reshuffle, reorganization, and tapping into new resources of things. Beautiful for working with financial situation, bankers and accountants and the tax office. Travel overseas matters are wonderful. So if you want to go places, you want to take up higher study, upgrade self-improvement, religious matters, or foreign affairs and dealing with studies abroad and so on. This is a very, very good period to do so. So any foreign news and connection should be carefully planned out and studied at this time. A good time for your career and ambition. So if you want to work on major development, go into business, take up a new challenging post and position, you will do fine. Also, the bosses will just love you and may give you a promotion or get you to be in charge of some important activities, working with the workfolks and those underlings, and they will be very supportive at this period, so you can definitely delegate and sort of work on team spirit for major interests. Group activities are wonderful, so use this period to meet up with friends, to go into friendly connections and meeting acquaintances, following your inspiration, as you could be in the right place at the right time with the right people and great things happening at this period. So gut instincts and intuitiveness could be well on target. And you do have the unexpected luck helping you. It is what some would call the angel behind your back, looking out for you. This is not a good cycle, so be very careful, because it is more clearance cycle, clearing the cluster of activities around you, the clog, the blockage, and you need to sort of move all these kind of troublesome things and situations and give yourself more leeway to situation. Take a retreat and find some downtime for yourself for reflecting, meditating, and resting if possible. But if there's any health problem within yourself and people around you, then it needs an urgency of attention, because it could bring some trouble and concern of the depressing kind. Personally, you are enterprising, challenging, and resourceful. People like your good spirit and want to join out with you. So you find also you have the magnetism and the power to influence over others, and can find your good match of people at this period. Money matters are lucky, so you will be able to sort of source out some good income or put some good investment, or meet with people who are very challenging and can teach you well in this field. So if you meet with bankers, financiers, and so on, and learn new policies and money interests, this is the period to do so. A wonderful time for travel in the region and for meeting with people regionally, either in contact with you or you go visit them. Also good for transportation and for seeing the sceneries and making short trips. If you want to go for interview, you're lucky. You will probably get what you're looking for. Meetings and brainstorming of ideas are very, very exciting at this time and should be fully encouraged.